Hi, good morning, Divine Feminines. Welcome to Divine Empowerment. I'm super excited today. Now, I have been really busy lately, so just for time's sake, I went ahead and pre dealt the cards. I haven't looked at them yet, but if you guys would prefer that I deal during the video, please let me know in the comment section. Also, too, I just want to thank everyone so much for subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing the videos. I'm so grateful. I'm so appreciative of it. And also, too, yes, I've been extremely busy with Akashic reading and clearings. Super excited. And for real, this is like serious work for twin flames, especially those desiring union. Okay? Um, Also, too, if you're new to the channel, I'll be doing a drawing at 200 subscribers for this Moldavite crystal. I've linked the information in the description below. Also, too, I'll be giving away special gifts with every 100 subscribers. So, go ahead and subscribe. Also, too, I put my Facebook link below in the description so that you can like my Facebook page and send me a message so I can enter your name into the drawings, okay? Super excited about that. Um, yeah, so yeah, we just came out of a huge, intense Mercury retrograde. So the lines of communication are opening back up for those of you in separation. Also, too, we happy 12/12 portal way. I'm super excited about this. Yeah, it's going to be a very intense week. It'll last until the winter solstice. So make sure you guys are getting plenty of rest, plenty of rejuvenation. We're getting some serious solar flares also from now until April. You want to make sure, as a twin flame, divine feminine or masculine, whichever, make sure that you follow. You can Google that. Excuse me. You can Google that information online. Make sure that you mark those solar flares on your calendar, okay? Especially once the lines of communication open back up, because they can be a little overwhelming for twin flames, right? And a lot of times, especially if you're not actively healing your Akashic records and doing your clearing groundings, um, it can definitely trigger you, okay? I know from experience. We had a huge wave last year, and I'll never forget when the first one hit. I got triggered big time. So just mark those dates on your calendar so that you can be aware of them, right? Okay, so we're gonna start turning these cards over. Now I've done the same setup: the mental space, the emotional space, the transformation, and what the Divine Masculine wants you to know at this time. Okay, so so mentally, for the Divine Feminines, you're really trying to take your mind off of this connection. You're really trying to keep your thoughts occupied in a positive way, right? Which is beautiful. It's beautiful. And because you're not overthinking it and you're not caught up in your headspace, right? It's actually keeping you more in balance at this time. So the portal way, at least for this week, it's not going to affect you guys as much as the following solar flares. So in your heart space, Divine Feminines, you're just missing your divine partner, right? It's like every time you go into separation, you just, this loss, just, but because you're keeping your thoughts occupied, right? It kind of helps this healing right here. Keeping your thoughts positive, staying in balance, right? And a lot of Divine Feminines want to walk away from this connection at this time. But this is a contract that cannot be altered, renegotiated, or deleted. This is a contract that you cannot walk away from. All right? So just stay positive. And it's okay, especially in this portal way. You're going to want to allow yourself to feel some of that emotional loss. Now, in your transformation, you guys are, you're being patient. You're planning ahead. You're trying to get one foot ahead of the divine masculine, right? But don't be fooled. Do not be fooled that this is even possible. The divine masculine will always be 10 steps ahead. That's just the nature of the two energies, right? Do not fall into self-deception, right? Do not deceive yourself and think, well, if I'm patient and I plan this way and I plan this way, then I can just walk away from this. No, it does not. So the divine masculine wants you guys to know that your patience will be rewarded, right? He's working on it as we speak. So he's like, hang on, be patient. And whenever he comes back this time, he's going to, literally, it's going to feel like a whirlwind of romance, right? Because of this 12-12 portal way, he's really, really forced into transformation. And again, you guys, for the Akashic reading and clearings, the biggest thing that you can do for your twin flame connection. And right now, all of my services are discounted 75% off. So it's extremely affordable. And that information is below. Now, I pulled some clarifiers for these. So, yeah, in your mental space, right? The Knight of Swords. You're really staying positive. And, your thoughts make up a huge part of your perception of this relationship, this connection, right? So keeping your thoughts positive, and you're already so grounded, divine feminines, right? You understand this physical platform so much more than the divine masculine does. So keep your thoughts positive, and do not beat yourself up because you desire to walk away. All right, walking away from the connection, the relationship temporarily, right, with no judgment. Allow the divine masculine to do his work. Allow him to become the man that he's meant to be. Don't keep looking at him through the old. Don't look at him as like the old version of himself, okay? Because he's working on becoming a better version. So don't feel bad if you need a break. Things can get very intense in the twin flame connection. So as divine feminine, you really need to don't try to come to harsh judgments and conclusions regarding your divine masculine. Just stay positive. Now, in your transformation, you're going to feel like you're walking around blindfolded, literally, especially during this next week. You're going to feel like the universe is going to test you big time, okay? And it's all about keeping up your positive thoughts, all right? Taking a leap of faith, and know that even if you mentally can't because this is not something that you can analyze. If you try to analyze this connection or try to categorize it or put it in a box, right, it's going to backfire big time. Now, what the divine masculine wants you to know is he understands that the separation can be feels like it's controlling. You have such a hard time not thinking about him, not wondering what he's up to, right? But he's not trying to trap you. He's not trying to torture you, I promise, right? He wants you to become the magician. He wants you to understand that, and I love this card too. Okay, so he's got the two wings. He's got a bird here and a bird here. Let's say this is divine masculine, divine feminine. And then here is the third energy, right? He's saying, trust in this. Trust in that synergy, right? Now, during this portal way, we're just, there's so many twin flame activations. Like, I know I've said this before. You know, there's so many activations going on. I just thought there were a lot of twin flames on the planet. Well, guess what? This portal way, huge, huge. Twins that had no idea that they were twins. You know, and all ages, all ages. It's just crazy time right now. So, yeah, we're definitely headed towards harmony on this planet. Yes, we are. And I'm going to get some guidance. I didn't pull those yet. Get some guidance for you beautiful twin divine feminines. Okay, what do the divine feminines who are staying positive? Now I'm going to pull guidance for the ones that want to walk away from the contract or think they can walk away. I get so tickled. You know, being a Akashic record master, you know, you really, you know, it gets pretty comical when I see so many divine feminines like, oh, I'm done with this. I'm not feeling it. No, sorry, not having it. Okay, so this is a message from the divine masculine. Oops. Oh, apparently he had a lot to say. Alright, so we'll do 2 from divine masculine. Alright, so those of you that are, you know, staying in positive in your mental space, okay, beware of what you are projecting. So true. So mentally, thought forms take on density, alright? People, it's just crazy when I think about it, you know, trying to explain this, but thought forms hold energy, okay? That's why people are getting more and more telepathic, because the energy is, the vibration starting to raise on the planet, right? And as it raises, you start to understand how energy works, how we're all connected, right? So be careful, beware of what you are projecting, your thoughts, your emotions, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. All right, beautiful. Okay, this next portion is for the ones that are, you know, wanting to walk away from the contract, feeling that emotional loss, wanting to fill that void, all right? Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. So take a break, yes. This is not, and believe me, once you get into union, you're going to look back and you're going to be like, whoa, wow, this is amazing, I promise. Now, these are 2 messages from the divine masculine. First, he wants to say, passion, a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. And also, too, he wants you to know, the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is available to you. Follow it with faith. It's beautiful. Again, thank you so much, Divine Feminines. And if you guys, also too, I have the Akashic relationship readings. They're $11.11. So you guys can definitely take advantage of that. We can look at the contracts and in the Akashic records between you and your partner. And namaste.